Hi everyone, I'm JCLC Apat, 19 years of age from Pasay City, but you can call me Sel for short. Currently taking up the course of Bachelor of Science in Criminology in National Teachers College, and I'm doing this video for academic purposes only. Now let's talk about the actual self, ideal self, and the old self. First is the actual self. Actual self. Who am I at the moment? I am a person who is strong, proud, and independent enough to do multitask. I can be a student in the morning and I can be the service crew at McDonald's in the evening. Next is my ideal self. My ideal self is who I like to be. Is a simple girl who is eager to achieve her goal, which is to be part of the Philippine Air Force and to be successful for her family. Next is my old self. Who I think I should be is I should be finishing up my course, my taking course, which is the criminology, and be more ambitious and continue working hard for goals. As an individual, we do have a lot of goals in life that we want to achieve. Now let's talk about my goal. My goal is to become successful in everything, like everything. The reason about it is I want to give my family a better life, a better environment, and for my own good. I want to give them the life they deserve. And I am positively certain that I can achieve my goal that I am aiming because I know that I will do anything I can not to give up from the struggles I would be facing, and just trusting myself what I am capable of. And I will always share the fruits of my goal to my family or the loved ones that I have, like to give them the future they deserve. The question is, what would be the date that I will achieve my goal? For me, I don't think there is a specific date to become successful because we don't know what would be our future. We don't know the hindrances that we will be facing. But in order to achieve it, you always trust yourself, trust the process, trust in everything you do, and try not to actually failures. We may fail in the future, but don't give up. Just don't give up and try more harder. Now let's talk about the external obstacles that we would be facing when we are achieving our goals. First is the financial problem. Since most of us is having trouble financially, I think the solution would be we should know how to save more, and we should know how to make a budget plan. Like for example, we need to identify what are the needs and the wants that we are gonna bought. Like for example, you want a new phone, but you just want it since you still have your old phone. You bought a new phone, so that's just a want because you really don't need that phone. You just want it for your happiness. So we need to identify the wants and the needs. Second problem would be toxic environment. I think one of the obstacle for me is toxic environment. Like for example, no support. They're just gonna bash you and bashing like that. Then no support from your family like that. And I think the solution would be make more contact with them, share your thoughts with them so that they can support you whatever you like. And I think it would be great idea for you to have for you to build a band with them also. The third obstacles for me that I would be facing is unpredictable events. Like for example, pandemic. When pandemic comes, I know most of us is having trouble, like financially, all of it. For us to have a solution about it is we always have a backup plan. Like, for example, we always have a vision about that kind of tragedy or that kind of events, the unexpected one. We should always have a backup plan for us to carry out of it. Now, let's talk about habits that could hinder my journey in achieving my goals. First is overthinking. Overthinking can paralyze my decision making. It can also cause unnecessary stress. And for me to overcome overthinking is I need to practice to myself to boost my confidence in decision making. I need to like stick to that solution, and also I need to practice that to finding more solutions than finding more problems. Next would be negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is like self-doubt. For me to overcome self-doubt is that I need to practice also to myself that I can do this. Like, I need to boost my confidence also. So for me to do that is I need to change my mindset from negative to positive one. Like, for example, from the word I can do this. So for me to have a positive impact, I mean to have a positive mindset about I can do this is I need to change it to I need to find solution about it so that I can overcome it. Gets? So that's what I am trying to say. Next will be avoiding feedback. Avoiding feedback would be one of my habits one of the habits that could hinder my journey in achieving my goals, because avoiding feedback is like avoiding opportunities. So for me to overcome it is I need to also practice to listen to others, what they're gonna say, even though he or she is your colleague, your mentor, your friends. You also need to accept the things they say, whether it is negative or whether it is positive. So for you to overcome avoiding feedback, you need to firstly is trust that person, trust yourself to, and tell your mind that that from others can also growth yourself. Like, for example, self character. So it can also boost yourself. So now let's assume that you already achieved your goal. So the question is, was it worth the effort? Well, for me, my goal is to be successful in everything. So the question, is it worth it? Yes, it is always worth it. No matter what happened, you may fail or you may not. It is always worth it because there is always growth in every action that you put, and there is always learnings. So for you to identify if it is worth the effort, yes, it is always worth the effort, because I am successful. I achieve it, even though there are lots of obstacles. I didn't surrender, and I am always proud to myself about it. The determination I've shown, I am always proud of it. So, guys, I just wanted you to know that you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your instinct. You have to boost your confidence. and always tell yourself to always take a risk. Like, for example, I know you're having troubles decisioning whether you need to do this or you need to do that. So, as long as it is not bad to do, take a risk. Don't miss the opportunity and always trust the process. Believe in yourself that you can do that, and believe in yourself that everything is worth it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell below so that you will be notified